EA Sports is in the game.
Stay with me. Here you go. Yeah.
So, outside.
Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn off.
I love food.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, both teams are in the top 10. This SEC matchup is going to be hard. He said we have to eliminate all penalties at the line of scrimmage and be the most efficient version of ourselves all season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
I drank Kobe, my cup on the dirt to the lights. I just bought another day. You on me,
Quarterback may change this route. Taking a shot on the first play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Found a seam. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
About y'all.
And sometimes when you hand it to these
I
guys,
thought
it's
dirty
hard to
to the
find lanes.
legs.
It's where
Okay,
you just
reloaded. I just thought
do a
another
nice job
tag
when you
or
spread it out
phone.
and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first
down. Me and my partner, cause when I'm on, we gonna put it on.
Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate
throw. You're gonna go right bags. Ice check. Assign me. That's on me,
motherfucker. Now on second and long.
And no pretend about egg.
Wants to keep it in the air. Hit as he throws. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing.
Bro, I'm trying to find how to put fucking protection.
Now facing a third and long.
I don't know how to put protection on.
Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's out of bounds and short. Just short of the line to gain, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
That's crazy.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
He came back like way too far. That was not expecting him to do that. And they take another look
at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle. And those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Finds a man on the right.
That is crazy.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's so much nicer when you're a defensive coordinator and you're calling plays and you know exactly where that quarterback is going to be. This guy, not the case. He needs to scramble. He just scrambles out of the pocket and still makes big-time plays.
That's the point.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target was
like I could have had the TV right there. I took the wrong button, showed it like, oh, like you lucky this my first game. Yeah, great now from the bus away.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down.
This man ain't talking about shit. Hey, baby man ain't talking about shit. You know that shit on shouldn't bad, but shouldn't die, but some bitch. That shit,
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I ain't gonna lie, there's no way that was a dot. Nigga threw that shit low as hell. Nigga was. There's no way. They just dead the fuck out of that. That shit was to his ass. Flash.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Because I'm always 19, yeah.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone.
Nigga,
that gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll start this drive firing. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Goes high to
fuck, nigga.
Got it out across
you wait, stop playing me, folks.
Stopped until he brought it to the 47.
I just told you stop playing with me, bro. Like, nigga, I'll do this.
Sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert.
Oh my gosh, you so lucky I ain't throw it to
maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else, but in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot.
I don't know why I just did that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guy. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Damn. All right, folks, come on.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants to take the top off. And they
Nigga, that's an inning. Bro, come on.
On second down. Now it's
Nigga, tackle me before I even got the ball.
Trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just
look at these shit. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to catch the ball. What the fuck?
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long.
Come on.
He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield.
Bitch.
That's a 20. He's got space. Touchdown.
Stop playing me, bro.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good.
And that's the point. I made it back. On everything. Spin everything. Oh, they want me to hold it, bro. I got to change this shit.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crease. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return.
There you go, Deuce.
He'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Manning on play action. It's complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
The Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
22 yards.
Handoff for Brown.
Please do not run the ball on me, bro.
It'll be no gain on the play.
You're not going to get no, you're going to get 0. You're going to get not a yard, but please do not do that.
Run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now see if they can start to get that ground game
going. Not going to last, really. I'm locked in now. I'm saying off the way, though. I'm straight out there.
Trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Spits it out to the back. He's got it.
I did not see his ass last second. They can't afford.
Catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away.
One ball, I beg you. One ball, I beg you. One ball, I beg you.
Right away, get it to your running back. Let him take off.
He's into the end zone.
Yeah, that shit ain't bro. I'm finna get this dude right back and blue up.
This running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got
this quarter,
vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
It's gonna be tied first quarter. Watch. Hey, turn that mic on. I'm finna bust ass. You think I'm?
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Think I'm finna lose my first game? Hell no. The bus ass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Nicely.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game.
It made him throw it like
that time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. here on 3rd down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Off play action. Looking down the middle. It's caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their play make...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got a little space. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And if anything, this offense has proven one thing, man. They're stubborn. Like, they're going to continue to run the football. That's who they are. That's the identity. They haven't showed great numbers, and they haven't done an elite job, but sticking with it, make this defense play honest. Now here in a 3rd and short situation, will they do it again? They'll still have 4th down afterwards, but they're being pretty stubborn with the run game.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Complete to the right. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there. Deny the score.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball, executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They were really starting to put a drive together after a couple of incompletions. Now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. There's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
In 3rd and long, the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
Ooh.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. He's got it.
I hate like he keeps running back too far. Like this shit hurts me.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Play action, here's Manning. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Smothers. Turns it on in midfield, and it's a fumble.
Need that, bitch.
Defense swarming on that.
Nah, don't. You hear me? It's my fault. You thought this was just got your little ass hacked. I don't need it.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that play. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got his man all by himself.
I was trying to stay like on him, but like,
takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I just thought she wasn't finna have like, I seen him, nigga, but it's like he's taking all day.
Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
I'm on that.
Send the tight end in motion.
I'm on it.
Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Throwing Manning. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Why is he not going for the ball? That's an easy pick.
Crossing patterns, and he can catch
Not
the ball
gonna lie
against
to you, that's
man
an easy
coverage
pick.
or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Hauls it in. Trying to get it in.
Bro, what? Come on, bro. They just gave you this.
On in for the score.
Man, what great
This is
offensive
insane,
execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute
This is
situation,
insane,
using
bro.
almost all of
This
the
shit right
clock,
there is
adding
insane.
to
I'm
your
not
lead
gonna lie.
and creating more
This shit is
momentum
crazy.
going into
Like,
the
this
half.
nigga is not
Great
good,
execution by
damn.
this offense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
That shit was just the weakest shit I ever seen, bro. They just bailed the fuck out you, bro. Like, then they gonna let you get the ball back on the fumble, bro. That shit weak as hell, man.
And he'll just
beat
take
the fuck
him in.
out your
This
ass,
drive will
bro.
start at the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And they'll knock him down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Manning from the gun on third down. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown Longhorns! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
You wanted my side. I was just happy when I was broke.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He fires one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time.
Going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And that one falls incomplete.
Hey, Dan, don't come.
It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Grabbed in the middle, it's Eakin. Snags it and he's open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Man, they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get...
Gonna take a shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let it go. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
They didn't even give me like a chance to fucking catch the ball. I could have easily caught that.
Hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss because that could have been worse.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the move, it's Cobb. There's some room, and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The Tigers will try to convert on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Brown wants to pass. Throwing right. He's got it.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He rifles one deep down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Johnson.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop.
They'll try to get him on the fake. Runs through a tackle. And the return team sniffed out that fake. They don't even get it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball goes over on downs.
You're just trying to change the ebb and flow of the game. You're trying to get some of this momentum back, so you go fake punt, and you can't get it executed. It just backfires in their face.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Here's a give to Washington. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Brown will throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. And that one's incomplete.
How do you overthrow that?
Just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Makes the grab in their space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference.
Going long. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Finds his man. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He's going to run it inside the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away and you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And that's not the option they were looking for. You know, you want to run that option and maybe pitch the football, but that play looked dead from the jump, and the QB had nowhere to go.
To throw, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow.
Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he makes the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. The run inside. It's Cobb. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's moving out of the pocket, and he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking for room, it's Cobb. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Brown wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. Quarterback
feeling that pressure, and
he's had the ball right now.
You're going to get some of this with this guy, and that's okay. You live with it as an offense. He'll make some big, enormous plays for your team. But this time, man, just too much dancing. Trying to make a big play, trying to get out of the situation. Nice job by the defense corralling him and getting him on the ground.
We almost throw another one. Like, let me catch the ball. I haven't got one pick since I've been on this bit.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver.
Throwing it right to me and shit. Like, come on, man.
Throw it harder. Oftentimes, your
that's a fucking insult.
Suckers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Right down the middle. And a missed
I can't get a single pick,
the defense knocks it free, and 4th down.
My personal line,
this is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires one high and deep. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Games just bailing the fuck out you. Like, you're actually ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
This
Well, they
is
break the tie, but they
outrageous.
also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off play action on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Gonna take a shot. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. So here comes the Auburn offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Auburn going to work with another first down. Running inside. It's Cobb. Here's a little room there. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Brown will throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to?
See, I can't get a single fucking hit, man. All the niggas gotta do is catch the fucking ball, man.
They need to move it.
I don't need no deflection, man. I need you to fucking catch the ball. They're on 1st down, go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it.
Hey, hit that field goal there.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They've already converted one 4th down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. They'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone.
Bro, I'm finna quit, man. Like, this is bullshit, bro.
For 6 more points.
This weak ass, like, bro, I can't fucking do this shit, man. I genuinely can't. This shit finna piss me off.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This nigga, he keeps scoring on fucking 4th downs and shit, and they be the weakest fucking touchdown I've ever seen. Like, I swear to God,
And it was
bro.
finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
The fuck is that, bro? The weak ass shit, man. Shit's stupid, man. This nigga is trash, bro. Oh, God, bro. Oh, my mother, bro. This nigga is dog shit, man. They just let him keep fucking getting 4th down fucking conversions and shit. Shit is stupid, bro. This nigga is fucking dog shit. I thought he was.
To the air, it's Hammond. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The play-action fake. Here comes the heat. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. A terrific